Next on Today in St. Louis, he was on the run for 16 hours. We'll share how the inmate who escaped from a local hospital spent his day before police caught him.
And sunshine across the bi-state on this Saturday morning, but we do have some rain on the way for tomorrow. We'll talk all of the details for a soggy Sunday on the way.
And happy fall, how you can enjoy the start of autumn today.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Well, happy first day of fall, St. Louis. Thanks for waking up with us. We're taking a live look right now at the Kirkwood Farmers Market. Their pumpkin patch opens today. We'll tell you more about that in the town's Autumn Festival in just a few minutes. Well, good Saturday morning. Thanks so much for joining us. It's September 23rd. I'm Mercedes McKay. Obviously, you can tell Travis Cummings and Tracy Henson taking some much needed time off right now. So I'm joined by Weather First Meteorologist Anthony Slaughter.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for waking up early on a weekend.
It's almost like we're in a Hallmark postcard right now.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. It's so nice. Well, as you've been talking about this morning in the 6 a.m. hour, people may just be waking up. They hear first day of fall.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to feel like fall?
Well, in true St. Louis fashion, no. It's going to feel like summer, actually. So looks like we're going to hold on to that one more day here in St. Louis. As temperatures climbing up near 90 degrees.
Jeez.
Crazy. Yeah, summer going out with a bang. It's been a hot one and very dry, too. And today will be no different. We will have dry weather around. Starting to see showers, though, pop up out towards Kansas City. If you're headed west today, heads up, you will run into some rain there from Springfield to Columbia. Rain expected this afternoon, widespread across the western part of Missouri. But you can see the numbers are warming quickly. Already 74 at Lambert. Lots of low 60s this morning, even some 50s that were out towards Flora and Mount Vernon. You're up near 70 as well. And it's 71 and 72 in Chesterfield and Sullivan, respectively. As we go through the day, sunshine, warm temperatures well above average for this time of year. We're headed back into the mid to upper 80s from Litchfield to Belleville. Wouldn't be surprised if some neighborhoods in St. Louis touch 90 degrees today. And then we have cooler weather on the way for tomorrow, Mercedes, and also a chance for some rain. We'll talk all about those details coming up.
Thanks, Anthony. We'll see you soon. Well, this morning, at least one person is dead after a car drove into a building on Gravois near Victor Street. It happened around 5:30 this morning. Right now, we know the driver passed away, and the passengers, they're at a local hospital. We have someone at the scene learning more as we speak, and we'll update you as soon as we have more information. Also this morning, a former Afton umpire is in custody. He's charged with 11 counts of sex crimes. Police told our Holden Kerwicki that with the man in jail, their attention now shifts to more victims they believe have yet to come forward.
These ball fields are supposed to be a safe place for kids.
You trust adults will take care of children.
However, Sergeant James Jones with the Crestwood Police Department recently received a disturbing report.
Back in June of this year, we were contacted by a female and her mom that said that she had been sexually assaulted.
That investigation led police to this man, Zachary Barbeau, who they believe used his position as an umpire at the Afton Athletic Association to prey on multiple teens.
Through that, they began a conversation which led to Snapchat contact back and forth, to led in person.
Barbeau has since been arrested and currently faces 11 charges, including counts of sodomy and sexual molestation. But Sergeant Jones is concerned there may be more victims throughout the St. Louis area.
We are already receiving phone calls on other incidents and his propensity and other things. So we are looking into those now. And I encourage anyone to speak to their children if they've had any contact with him to see if there's any contact. If so, please give us a call.
While Sergeant Jones acknowledges that conversation can be difficult to have with a child, he says it's an important part of being a protective parent.
Doesn't matter if it's him or someone else, just contact your kids and keep that line of communication open so that we can keep our kids safe.
The Afton Athletic Association released a statement acknowledging Barbeau's arrest, adding that he has, quote, been terminated and barred from the premises. While officials with the club are cooperating with the investigation at this time, they do not believe any of the alleged conduct took place on Afton Athletic Association property. This morning, we know more about how a convicted sex offender spent his day after escaping custody at Mercy Hospital South. Tommy Wayne Boyd walked out of the hospital yesterday. Police say he then hitched a ride to South St. Louis, where he asked for a job application at a gas station. Then he took a selfie with a woman. After that, he went to a voter registration event at Tower Grove Park, where police say he ate a hot dog and answered some surveys. Police finally caught up with him around 8 o'clock Thursday night at the Deerbergs in Shrewsbury.
What he was in prison for is a very serious crime, and we want to make sure if there's any victims out there that they contact the St. Louis County Police and let us know their story. We're still trying to hammer out the timeline for sure. We just need to know from the public if there's any information that they have that would help us complete the timeline.
The guards who were watching Boyd at the hospital are no longer employed by the Missouri Department of Corrections. Today, a Belleville Marine will be laid to rest. She was killed just last month in a training exercise in Australia. Marine Corps Captain Eleanor LeBeau Cook was one of 3 U.S. service members killed in an aircraft crash. Her funeral is this morning at 10:30 at St. Peter's Cathedral Catholic Church in Belleville.
Ridiculous. It's crazy. You see people running red lights down here all the single time.
This morning, a family is mourning the loss of a loved one killed in a car accident on Broadway just yesterday afternoon. 5 others were hurt in that crash. Police tell us the driver who caused the crash ran a red light. The crash happened just hours after the St. Louis Board of Aldermen introduced new bills that would bring red light and speed cameras back to the city.
We also are introducing companion bills that address surveillance, security, data collection, and other components that are important and vital components to our civil liberties here in the city of St. Louis.
7 years ago, a Missouri court ruled the cameras unconstitutional because they ticketed drivers without being able to prove who was the one driving the speeding car. If that bill passes, cameras would need to capture the driver's face for the violations to hold up in court. Now, if you are fined, the money would go to driver's ed programs and improving infrastructure. Well, this weekend, ramp closures could impact your travel plans around the St. Louis area. Right now, the ramp from southbound I-270 to westbound I-44 is closed. So is the right lane on southbound I-270 near I-44. All lanes and ramps will reopen by 5 Monday morning.